and welcome to my new podcast. I'm Maxine from MKB Life Coach, and this is my story from where I started and to the journey that's ahead of me now, helping others get over the loss of a loved one, or even it may be a job, a pet, generally anybody that's grieving. Just follow my podcast and also follow me on Facebook and my website, which is mkblifecoach.com. I do 6 month and 3 month programs to get you back on track, to understand where life needs to be changed, and so that you realise it's okay to be okay. I look forward to hearing all about what's happening. In MKB Life Coach now, we've got the 2 programs which are starting in April, and we've got a 6 month program and a 3 month program. So depending on what you fancy, you can join either the 3 or the 6 month. These are going to be one-to-one coaching with just as an individual, plus we will be doing group coaching. So you get to meet other people with similar experiences, so you'll be able to chat and obviously offload your things that are happening to you, listen to other people and see how they're coping with different things. And also within the 6 months, there'll be 4 people that I've chosen to come in and do talks for you, which will give you different ways of looking at things. Hopefully some of them will be uplifting and give you some new hobbies. And just different ways of coping, having a coping mechanism, because it is so important. When you're going through grief or loss, you need to have a mechanism so that you can cope. It took me a long time to realise this, and my way out is I love going for long walks and listening to podcasts, listening to music, and also what I do is I have audiobooks. So every morning I get up and I take my dog with me and we go for a good walk. I do a lot of thinking in that time as well, set my day out, and then when I come back I do my journal and write everything down there. It's a really good way of just doing a brain dump. So if anything's really upsetting you, or it's playing on your mind and stopping you from sleeping and things like that, write everything down. If it's anything negative, always put a line through it, because it's really good idea to get rid of it. So when you're writing it down and then putting a line through it, it's crossing it out and it's getting rid of it, and so it's not going to affect you any longer. You have to be really positive with doing things like this, because the more and more times you do it, and it will get easier and easier, and eventually you'll just come back from your walk or do whatever, meditation or whatever you do first thing in the morning, just fill out your journal and you'll find it so easy, and it'll start getting more and more positive. I mean, nowadays mine's really 90% of the time I would say it's positive. I mean, I've got an awful lot to look forward to. I'm really looking forward to people joining me on the 6 month program, and also the 3 month program, which is going to just be obviously a smaller version of the 6 month. We'll just be doing personality assessment. We'll do 2 one-to-one sessions each month and a group session, and we may be able to fit in somebody coming as well and doing an actual session with us, so a relaxation session or something like that. But at this present time, we're not 100% sure what's going to happen with that one. Then later on this year, I'm selling everything up at the house. We're getting rid of everything, and we're off to live on a narrowboat. It's something that we've wanted to do for a fair few years. We've put the plan in place, and because life's too short, I've learned that the hard way. We've decided that's it, we're going to do it. So that we've got the boat up, it's all been built so far, we're just waiting for the inside to be done. And then we're going to start a new adventure. It's always lovely to have something to look forward to, and it doesn't matter how big or how small it is. If you set your mind, you can have the smallest little thing, but it makes such a difference if you've got something to get up for in the morning. I found that when I lost Lizzie, my routine was the same for quite a while. And then obviously I ended up leaving her father, and so my routine completely changed, and that helped me so much as well within getting through grief, because my routine wasn't the same every day. And then again, obviously speaking to somebody, that was where everything just slotted into place, and I felt so much better. But it took me a long time to realise I needed to speak to somebody, and I needed to be told that it doesn't matter if you're happy. You can be happy after the loss of a loved one. It's not the end of the world. Obviously, yes, it is the end of the world in the sense that you've lost that amazing person, but you, as an individual, have to keep living. And that's why I always say it's okay to be okay, because I know a lot of people, if I was laughing and giggling after I'd lost Liz, people used to look down at me, and it used to make me feel guilty, because I'm thinking, I should still be really, really sad and crying all the time. But Lizzie wouldn't have wanted that from me. And so I know it's okay to be okay. Yes, you still have your down days, which is perfectly normal, but it's much nicer and better for you to have something to look forward to, start being positive, and start building your life. Yes, it's very, very difficult, and I can completely appreciate that. But if you take one day at a time and just do different things, don't do the same things as you used to do with the loved one that you've lost, or like if you've lost a job or you've lost a pet, within your job situation, start looking for something probably a bit different. But don't do the same routine, because if you're doing the same routine, it brings back all the memories. It makes you sad. So you need to start putting something back into yourself and doing different things on a daily basis, so that you're altering things. And that way, it will help you. It'll set you up, and you'll start seeing things differently. And it'll be amazing how quickly your brain and your mind will change, and you'll feel so much more positive. Doing a journal each day really does help as well. It's really worth doing that. And that will be something that when we're doing the happiness program, it'll be installed into you every single day. You'll be doing journaling. I'm really looking forward to doing this with everybody. And if somebody out there that hasn't heard about the happiness program, please just come onto the Facebook page where there's a link, and then you can register. If you want to know any more information at all, obviously just drop me an email at mkblifecoach@mail.com, and I can answer any questions that you have. And I really look forward to seeing you and listening to your stories on this. So that's all for today. It's just a short one, just to let you know about the programme that's coming up. And I look forward to speaking to you all soon. Have an amazing rest of the week, and speak to you all soon. Thanks a lot. And I'd love for you to leave a review if you get a chance. Thank you. Bye.